Three ways, and I mean three, just three, the main three, to improve your overall mental / physical well-being, health. Of course, the one first and foremost, self-care. And I know what you're thinking. The typical self-care, you think I'm gonna bring that up? No, we're not talking about going to sleep or sleeping all day or playing video games or just having a lazy spa day. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. However, I encourage that. But I also encourage not to have that self-care day for that to be a normal thing, if you know what I mean. So not every self-care day we should be doing those exact same things. If anything, we should want to do better, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is reading a book. That's self-care right there, because you care for your brain. Going outside, getting some fresh air. Reading, again, do a lot more reading. Learn a new hobby, clean up your room, clean up the house, work on yourself, do something that's somewhat productive so that you're getting a benefit out of I'm relaxing, right? However, while relaxing, I'm still improving myself day by day to get where I want to be. Benefits may include productiveness, less depression, and most importantly, more sociable. A lot more sociable. Limiting screen time. Now I get it. Our phones are basically our life. We rely on everything. When it comes to clocking in, clocking out of work, alarms, social media, the news, taking pictures, sharing funny videos with friends and family. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I do the same thing myself on a daily basis. However, you have to be cautious of that because it can do a lot of physical and mental damage to your body. One of them being I'm losing it today. Eye strain. Strains the mess out of your eyes, especially in the dark, because your eyes are having to balance out it being dark while it's also receiving some type of artificial light. So it's kind of confusing the eyes, but they're confusing the brain, which can also lead to headaches. But that's another story. But we don't need to involve ourselves in that because one, it also leads to a lot of mental issues. Just like with the last topic I was talking about. But we care so much about what other people doing, things of that nature, and it kind of affects us. All right, I'm not going to get too deep into that, but that's definitely one of the issues of that screen time. And benefits that we can do to prevent that is one, limit ourselves. Right, we have to be disciplined. Right, and after that, you'll just see a wonderment of changes that happens around you, man. You just feel more energetic, more happy, in a sense, at least for me. You have more time to do other things because you're not spending 5 hours a day, looking at whatever Keisha said on Facebook or fight that's being posted on Facebook. You're not worried about that. Therefore, focus on yourself. Just be present. It helps you a lot just by being present because you're not in that false reality. You're not staring in this false reality of limitless scrolling. It's not doing anything for you. It's definitely not doing anything for the mind. But I'm just saying it because it does. And last but not least, exercise. Now, of course, exercising and moving the body is a huge part of improving your health, right? whether that's running, lifting weights, doing calisthenics, even going for a walk, right? All of these things plays a huge part of just improving the body in a certain way. And a lot of people don't understand that, and they take it for granted because we spend so much time sitting 8 hours a day at work, if you have an office job, of course, or maybe a few more hours watching TV or staring at our screens. You know, bad posturing and things of that nature can have a huge effect of our health and our physical health in general, and people don't realize that. So when you do get the chance to move up and around, you need to take that seriously. You know, stretch every now and then, you know, just meditation, breathing exercises, just keep moving around, because we don't want our bodies to get too stiff. And when it is time to move, you're not able to do that movement anymore because it's just been adapted to not do it because it hasn't been worked on, right? It's kind of like a car. You can't leave a car, you know, in the middle of a field for 10 years and when you turn it on, expect it to run like brand new. Like, no, it needs to be turned on regularly. It needs to be drove around regularly, maintenance regularly. Same thing with your body. You can't lay in bed for hours and hours a day and not expect to feel, you know, a little tight or a little pain. You haven't moved those muscles. So definitely take that in consideration when it comes to your everyday life. And I'm not saying you have to be a bodybuilder or be the strongest man on earth or to be the most flexible. I'm not telling you to be like David Goggins. Definitely not to get David Goggins. He is an inspiration though, but you do not have to be like him. 60 minutes outside, enjoy some sunshine, man. It'll do tremendous wonders and you will thank your body later. Thank you for that. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you laughed a little, learned a little something about the human body and how to improve it. I know I didn't touch on every single subject or get a detail of each one, but also didn't want to drag the video out. So if you do want a more in-depth video or something similar to this, definitely let me know in the comments below. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay positive, you know, keep going, be great, and remember to stay humble, stay hopeful. Don't know if you can see that, but hopefully you can. Remain humble, remain hopeful. Until then, sit it out.